What's up everyone, my name's Kokuin, welcome y'all to the very next episode of Hikaru's journey. We are getting in the high 40s, this has been a long ass series already. But today, we have some more gambling as I promised before we play against Tenku no Shito, the Messengers of the Sky. We've got some gambling and for today, I've chosen the Sumita's banner featuring a counter archetype Ichino's Kazuya and a tension archetype Afro Terumi. Both of them are interesting. The most curious thing about this Ichino's is him having a striker awakening as a midfielder. But yeah, both of these are actually solid, so for once we cannot get screwed over by which hero we get as we have in previous videos. So if you want to see more Gamba sessions like this, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to not miss any time this comes out as a video or every time I stream like I am right now, to not miss out on these actual live gambling sessions, because I know you love to see me gamble away Bond Stars and get absolutely unlucky. So without further ado, I'd say let's get right into the gambling. We've got 80 Bond Stars to spend, as usual, 2 whole circuits of this constellation. Let's get right in. I wish there was a hero Teres. Yeah, it would have made sense for him to be a hero. But then you would probably also have to do a Dylan, a Mark, and an Edgar. Well, and Ronijo. So I just don't think they could be bothered to do that. But let's see if we can finally change. We've been on a streak of bad luck, honestly. We've been on a streak of bad luck. I'm trying to get out of that. I'm trying to get back into the good waters, where the heroes will finally come back to us. But let's see what the pulls hold for us. We've already gotten the one single scout that I care about from the green ones. This banner sadly does not have a lot of cool characters themselves, but we're here for the heroes, we're not here for the commons anyways. We're halfway through now. Yeah, nothing so far, but we still have 60 more Bond Stars, who knows. I mean, we've gotten unlucky for so long, even with these scripted pulls, surely something has to be around the corner, right? That's what I'm thinking. Like, eventually, it's gotta come back, we gotta get back into the good waters. But it can't go on like this forever. We've been unlucky for several videos in a row. But as of now, it looks like that streak is not ending anytime soon. That's 2 back-to-back only commons. Not even the rares that for once actually looks cool, except for whoever the fuck that is. These 3 actually look very interesting. I know this guy anyways. But yeah, let's get on to the second to last pull of the first circuit. The last note before the first pity pull. Come on, please. 2 rares, but no hero. Well, at least we got one of the cooler rares. Don't think I'm ever gonna use them though. So with that, we go over to the first pity pull of the video. This has at least a rare or a hero. Come on, Kino, bro, you can't do this to me. You can't keep me on my toes like that, bro. Still absolutely nothing. So the first one once again is a bust. Very disappointing. Yes, Zoshi, I know that there are still open spots at that tournament, but the first tournament that I play is going to be the German tournament, as I've said multiple times in the streams before. I won't have a team until Friday anyways, so no use playing there in the first place. We're moving on with the second rotation of the banner. The first pull was nothing. The second one, jack shit as well. Yeah, exactly, Muwa. Exactly. No one is gonna see my... There's like one person, well maybe two people that know about the direction in which my team is going. And one of those is a person that I'm paying a little bit to reroll some of my players. What I'd also like to pay is Akihiro Hino to give me some fucking heroes, because we still haven't gotten Annie's. Annie, we've got 4 nodes left. You did not see my team classic. You did in fact not see the team I'm gonna build, because it's not even there yet. But even the 4th pull brings absolutely nothing to us. 2 more Furetsus. But still no hero. We've got 20 more bond stores to spend for now. 20 more. That's 4 more pulls. Broskis. This is not good, bro. This is not good. I'm just baffled. We haven't gotten a hero in so long. Surely there's gotta be one coming eventually. Surely they're just all stacking up for the future videos, right? We've got one last note to pull before we go into the second pity. Okay, on Nico's soul, the next one is a hero. Alright. So if we don't get a hero now, you're just cooked, broski. You're cooked. You're going to hell. You're not even going to hell. You're just dead. I'm wondering if Benton's secret voice moves Kabuki breaks not just... Might be. Who's to say? Well, bro, that's not even a rare. You're double cooked. You're double cooked. Not only wasn't it a hero, it also wasn't even a rare, bro. You're gone. Like, I would take it back as soon as you can, bro, because you are absolutely cooked. But we've got one more. One last one. Requires 5 bond stars, the pity pull. We've gotten heroes from those pity pulls before. Can we do another? Come on, please. I had hope for a second, you know. Okay, so Mua's also dead, because you just said that. So Mua's also now dead. That's great. And we leave this video yet again without a hero, bro. That is frustrating. Surely it has to get better in the next ones. Full team of HIKARUS, that would be fire. I will do that as a video eventually, actually. I will do that as a video. I'm preparing HIKARUS. You're not ready for this. Actually, I can't show you this in my team doc. I can't show you this in my team doc. I am preparing HIKARUS, but they're not built at all. They're just not built at all. They're just all breach. So, yeah. Alright, but I'd say let's get into the match with Tenku no Shito. The level 27, we've got Edgar on right wing. Fideo's a cam, that's nice. Fubuki again as a center back. Absolutely hate that, but sure. Just want to ask, what's your opinion having to do every match in Chronicle mode twice? I think it's okay. I think it's okay now with the advantage win setting. Before that it was really annoying, but now that you can automatically pass if you win 4-0, I think it's fair. Because like, the whole identity of the mode is replaying the story with the original teams following the anime. But then they also don't want you having your own team be entirely useless. And you also gotta put in like the plot of summoning a team to get your ultimate cash-in to defeat the Mind Eaters, like that little subplot that we just didn't really touch on more. So I think it's okay. He also W Toko. True, Toko's back. I didn't even really notice that. Nikosh watching from the afterlife. That is dedication, bro. Leave a like for Nikosh watching this from the afterlife, for being absolutely goated. I really like these Devil and Angel matches. Yeah, I thought they were cool. Bro, Heaven Drive looks so sick. Do you see the staircase, bro? The staircase that goes up there. That looks so sick, literally. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, Sane attacks. And we concede our first goal.
これ以上やっても結果は見えている。いや、リカは必ず連れて帰る。愚かな力の差。思い知らせてやる。
Also, this was the only match in which I liked Edgar for like a small bit. Okay, we gotta score a goal as Fideo now. That shouldn't be too difficult. Fideo's quite good at focus battles anyways. So we can just tank through and fire an Odin's sword right on goal. Bro, Odin's sword is still... I've said this so often. I say this every time I play with or against Fideo. Odin's sword looks so beautiful. Also the stadium. I know I'm glazing all of the stadiums, but look at that, bro. Nah, that is a sick view. I'm gonna be so for real. That is a sick view. Why do you dislike Edgar? He's the GOAT defender. Yeah, right. Nah, bro, I just can't stand his ass. I just can't stand his ass. Wannabe gentleman ass, bro. He ain't it. True, true. In the game, this pitch is light blue. I did really like the light blue pitch as well. But it was the same for Genesis, right? It was the same for Genesis. But also think of it this way. Imagine if you had a glowing blue field, like with those graphics and everything, and the lighting. Imagine you had a blue field glowing at you while you play. I think that would be very distracting. So I can understand that they didn't quite keep that and made it grass in both the anime and the games now. I think some people also don't like the advanced win feature. I mean, it would be pretty weird to not like it, I think. Because, I mean, yes, of course, the CPU could have been weaker, could have been more difficult, stronger, not weaker. I don't know why I said weaker. But, to be fair, if they were stronger, you would still have to play a whole match, right? Like, the whole point of the advantage win is that it's time efficient. You can skip an entire half just by performing well enough. If you increase the CPU difficulty, you still have to play a whole match, which a lot of people just don't want to do twice. Because take this match, we have to play the entire match, obviously, but then we also gotta play again, right? And even if the CPU is harder, a lot of people just don't want to play that much twice. Also, that Paladin strike knocked over like 5 people. Holy Zone actually saves Edgar's shot. But if we can get the ball back with Edgar... Never mind, maybe we can't. Angel Ball goes through. Angel Ball and Devil Ball are such cool Hisatsus. Gonna be so for real. They bang. They absolutely bang. Why is my favorite character some random scout? I cannot tell you, broski, but I pity you and I can kind of relate. Oh fuck, wait, he's long-shotting. Oh hell nah, bro. Get that long shot out of here. Seigi no Tekken G5, that shit is strong as shit. Type advantage as well. Get that out of here. 107 damage and it gets punched right onto Hiroto. What a pass by Endo, to be fair. Great ball to Edgar. 3-1. Yeah, I don't think there's a Hero Toko. I don't think there's a Hero Tori. Sorry, Zong. You know what? Maybe I'm not saying that name in the video, but yeah. There's not. Okay, the first half's almost over. I don't know if we can score another goal. We probably can. But I think for that it would be best if Hiroto's the one making the shot for that additional type advantage. You only have 98 hours in the game. I mean that's still a chunk. That's not too shabby, is it? I think I'm on like what now? 130? Most of them on stream. Most of them on stream. I mean, look at me, I haven't even built my team yet. Right, so... You probably still got further than me in those 98 hours. Bro, I have some friends that have 300 hours in-game only. According to their PlayStation, it's like 340. I'm really wondering how people have that much time in the first place, bro. Could not be me. Yeah, as I said, with Hiroto as the shooter, we break through Holy Zone and actually score the 4-1 before halftime. Not bad, not bad. There's halftime. 4 different scores as well. Our team kind of stays the same. Right. Also, alongside the Galaxy update, they're adding Ares story. Yeah, they'll add anything for new games plus terms of the story. Bro, I could not tell you, honestly. I have no clue. I don't know anything about Ares story, but I can't wait to check it out. There's gonna be a lot of content for me to do, though. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream the Galaxy Route and the RE story, but I'll definitely do it as videos. Oh hell yeah, Toko, come on! Complete a focus battle against Sane, sure, why not? Get your ass here. Of course. Oh my Shirgai. Bro, that shot is fucking majestic. Oh hell yeah, Edgar, come on. The one good thing he ever did. Hell yeah. And with that, it's 5-1 against the Apostles from the Sky. Now we just gotta win the match, which shouldn't be too much of a stretch in my books. After the Ares story comes out, I might have Haizaki on the bench as a sub-goalkeeper. Why not? Honestly, why not? I recall him actually not having bad goalkeeper stats. I recall him in the beta actually having a solid amount of agility, actually. So maybe it's actually viable. I mean, if we've got people like T-Byte playing Son Goku as a striker, who are we to say no to Haizaki as a goalkeeper? Okay, Fubuki gets the ball back. Yeah, fuck it. Wolf Legend, get in there. From our own half. Maybe we can even chain that. Is Fidio there? Oh! You know what? I'll chain with Thunder Beast. Why not? Why not? Thunder Beast is such a cool move. But we could chain again. Nah, I don't think we need it. Unroll's weak enough as he is. Yo, T. Yeah, bro, Hijikata gameplay. Actually just talked about you and you doing Sam Goku as a striker. Because Nikosh in the chat said he'll try Heizaki as a sub goalkeeper. And so these angels are currently getting a very heavenly ass whooping. Winel's on the ball against Toko. Does he pass? Oh, Toko's goated. Hold on, Toko's goated. Wouldn't be surprised if they gave Heizaki a goal. Nah, bro, a GK hero's doing too much. A GK hero's doing it too much. Maybe a rare on one of the Ares Orion banners. Maybe a rare, why not? But heroes want too much, I think. You know it would be funny? Like, you know, in those actual tournaments hosted by level 5, imagine if one of them just had a goalkeeper Heizaki as a seasonal player. That'd be funny. Just like FC reverse positioning, and it's people like Dezorm, Rokoko, Heizaki. Adult Sakuma that switched to being a defender. Would be really funny. Oh shit. Bro, he's long shooting again. Can he stop that? That is actually very annoying. We don't have any tension. We gotta firm it. At least not a breach. But we can only tank one more of those heaven drives. Until we're actually gonna be in trouble. I really wish they would let us change the moves. I mean, the thing is though, isn't that like the main thing about heroes? Like, them coming with fully built movesets is like their main point. They have higher stats in return for set movesets. And they all have one feature each. Oh bro, we need a hero Gojin to be fair. We need a hero Gojin. Gojin is just kind of cracked like that. Gonna be so for real. Gojin is just kind of cracked like that. We do need a hero of him. Absolutely. Alright, we've got one last attack. No, never mind, we don't. Hey Mua, look! Mua, look. Isn't that one of your favorite results? With that, we beat the Chronicle battle against Tenku no Shito with a whooping 7-1. Shoutouts to all my Brazilians. We even got a blue Saint Spirit, that's cool. Alright. Yeah, bro. Gojin is definitely the strongest gag character in the anime. Absolutely. Fire Lemonade is absolute fucking cinema, and we will be using that. But, moving on, we've still got a route unlock battle to play against the Apostles from the Sky. They're level 66 to 67. We are a bit above that, unfortunately. Much to everyone's dismay. Minus our heroes. So let's just aim for the advantage win once again. I honestly, based on their performance in the Chronicle match, I don't think we'll not be able to get that. But yeah. Oh, yo, Yoma, what's up? What's up? The animation really does make it look like a long shot, yeah. Now, Mua, I think that's a bit too OP, though. I think that's a bit too OP though. Like, just imagine casually having Big Bang as a block shot. And as we move into the match, forward with Hakuryu, Zero Magnum onto Faye. Let's not play around with them too much. Bounce a rabbit onto Sure. Why not onto Shu? And then finish that off with a power shot probably. Or just regular one. How much do we get? Now 1.5. We don't need a power shot for that. Regular volley is enough. 2.1k. He's going for holy. He's not going for. B is so fucking for real right now. He's going for Angel Ball. Fuck that. If Big Bang was block shot, would be very impractical counter. Yeah, definitely. But like, what if though? What if? Okay, so we're in the zone. Honestly, let's just go for goal with Hakuryu then, since clearly Shu's not got it in him to score. Yeah, but long shots though? Okay, counter fair enough. Counter fair enough, but long shots though? I mean, we already got Grand Fire and Jet Stream that are really fucking OP. Like, any move? What about stuff like Zero Magnum, bro? What about stuff like Zero Magnum, a Void type long shot, bro? Or like Caliburn, I don't know. What else are Void shooting moves? I actually don't even know. Omega attack, bro. Omega attack would be absolutely crazy. Yeah, I agree. Long shots definitely need to be patched. Long shots need to be patched. Yeah, but Shellbit Burst isn't 100 power. Shellbit Burst is like... Is it 70 or is it 85? One of the two. One of the two. Yeah, 85. See, that's okay. That's okay then. Yeah, it already is, yeah. Like, that's not 100 base power, that's a bit different. I'm actually talking like Omega attack. Yeah, just what T-Byte said, 50% tension increase. Not as OP as counter shots, but still something to make them more of a tactical option. Because right now there's kinda just no reason not to use long shots. Okay, we pass it over to Shu again, 24% bond power, that's enough to score. If he doesn't use Holy Zone, and this time he doesn't get a fucking save. So it's 2-0 now. Only 2 more goals. Isn't Grand Fire 100 power long shot? Yes, it is. That's why it's absolutely OP. So is Jetstream. Those are the only two. Yeah. See, T-Byte, we literally... You know. Both goated with the sauce. Alright. The shot goes on goal right past Kinako, who can't block. Yeah, let's just power catch. We don't even have the... We don't even have the tension for... either God Hand. Now we're moving up with Hakuryu. We need some tension though. We can get it from that guy. Get that bomb out of here. Over to Faye, who picks it up just barely. Miximax with Big. We've got the sneak attack. Counter shot should get a small but reduce the tension cost, increase percentage. Yeah, though, you know why I think they did 100%. I just think Hino couldn't be bothered with the numbers. Gonna be so for real. Because of like the 50 tension shots, they would be ugly. It would actually be ugly. Because like a quarter of that's like 12.5, so you'd have attention cost of 62.5, right? So that is just kind of ass. So I just think he didn't want to fuck around with the numbers too much and just go 100% increase, sure. I'd be down with making counter shots and long shots both cost 50% more tension. I think that would be a sound solution, honestly. Let me know what you think about that. I would like Tachimukai more if he had original Hisatsus. I mean, he does. Tachimukai has 2 original Hisatsus. Mugen the Hand. He's got Mugen the Hand, and he's also not only got Mugen the Hand, but he's also got Mao the Hand. So that is 2 original Hisatsus. Just putting it out there. Not an argument against the boy. 50% more on counter seems a little too strong. I mean, the thing is though, I just choked because I didn't click in time. I'm so fucking stupid. I just choked the advanced win because I didn't click in time. I'm actually stupid. But the thing is though, you need to match the shooter's AT, so like one chain and you're gone. Right, T? That's what I was thinking. Mua, don't do this. Mua, don't do this. No, Mua. Mua, no. Oh, fuck. That's not good, bro. Why did I have to miss that? Why didn't I just fucking shoot? Hate being indecisive. Okay, Ejima almost locks that down entirely. So free Tachimukai save. Average Tachimukai with W. Over to Shu. Does go past, awesome. Back to Hikaru. Hikaru past Winel. Tap him. Shindo's free, but doesn't get there. See, Mua, that's unfair, because on one hand, I want them to comment for the algo, obviously, but on the other hand, I cannot be no. Okay, in the zone again. Shu's completely free. This time we'll actually pass it to him. The T to get back onto that. I also think it needs a weird amount of balancing, because you need to match the shot AT. I don't think it would be broken. Maybe that's not a popular opinion, but I think it would be fair if both long shots and counter shots had a 50% tension increase. Because if I just do one chain, like even a bouncer rabbit onto a normal shot, unless you have an actual really good striker in defense for some reason, you're not gonna be able to counter shot that, right? What can I give for Chad instead of his schooner cash-in? Medication. Medication. Nah, bro, I don't know. Maybe an awakening. I guess Keeper's Grid always kind of works. Keeper's Grid is always somewhat viable. Oh yeah, you're right, they did. They did T. It's kind of the same situation as Castle Wall Absorption. I'm really missing Castle Wall Absorption. I think it should be a thing again, just a bit nerfed. Like, I don't know, scale it down to like 2/3 or half of what it was in the beta, and you've got yourself an amazing mechanic that makes defense much more viable. Alright, so with that we should at least have the 5-0 since we're playing the whole match anyways. That is an S rank. If we're not gonna get the advantage win. Wait, Chet is MJ's main goalkeeper. Bro, T. MJ's trying out for my clan, for Nemesis Domain. MJ's gonna be playing in the Nemesis Domain recruitment tournament. Get 2.6 million XP, that's crazy. Alright, so with that, we've completed the route unlock battle, Apostles from the Sky. Awesome. So in the next episode, we'll be taking on Hell Army Z and Desta. So do look forward to that, and I'll hopefully see you all again in the very next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.